Hello everyone, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football. We're coming to you from the Adelaide Oval. We've been looking forward to this contest between Port Adelaide and Richmond. We have one of last week's winners up against one of last week's losers. Today's match will offer further insight on where these teams sit in the pecking order. And out they come, led by their skipper. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Huff?
Good to be here, Hutto. I like the power. They come in well back, and understandably so, but don't for a moment think they're going to get this all their own way.
Okay then, thanks Huff. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. The rucks staring each other down. Soldo wins the first tap. Butters. Rosie throws it on the boot. Miller takes an excellent grab. Going for territory. That's an impressive mark. Delivers it inside 50. Farrell is there to thwart that play. Delightfully done. Bergman. Can he hit a target? Wines. Clever kick. Rioli on centre wing is marked. Banks wins it back. Great mark. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Probing ball. Good disciplined defence. Ralph Smith needs to be quick. Does well under pressure. He's been called to play on. Doesn't often waste it. The interchange bench might be calling after that brew. Not his finest moment. What's he got on offer? Crosses the paint. Thumped away. Lynch. Here's a chance. Steadies. Fires. And misses.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Takes the safe option. Georgiades. Normally delivers. The Power are out of trouble. Farrell running in support. Decides to go. It's a high ball. Burton saves the day. Williams. Slick hands. Gets his kick despite the heat. They could be vulnerable here. Bombs it in. Farrell makes good contact. The Power might be about to start something. He's hit up the lead. He's got an option in the centre square. Aaliyah had his name written all over it. Rioli wins the contest hands down. Lays it off. Butters. It's become a game of keepings off. Broad fumbled it like a cake of soap. Toes it off the deck. Rioli. Flostone getting involved. That could come back to bite. That's careless kicking. Ralph Smith heads them off at the pass. Goes long. Farrell will bail his team out again. Wines has charged into space. He's generally a good kick. Mee leading from the front. Gives it everything. Georgiades is the target and he marks.
They'll be in front in a moment.
Should kick it. He does. 1 goal straight plays, 1 behind. Sweet got his palm to it. Butters. It's a tough game. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Sweet wins it down. Butters. Rosie. Looking for 2 in a row. Intercepted, and they can launch from halfback. Searching kick. Campbell has pushed into space. Keeps it low. That's a bruising tackle. They've bottled it up. Nankervis gets his hand to it. Hopper, he's under close attention. He's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Takes the short option. Rosie with a chance to run. Winds. Read it well and claims the mark. Radagalia. Flostone intercepts.
This will be a third lead change if he's successful.
Good vision there. Radagalia. He's been busy so far. Prestia, an unexpected opportunity here.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
Gets onto it. No trouble with the distance, but only a behind.
I wonder whether there's a lack of confidence in the big forwards to take a contested grab. Hence the difficult shot seemed like a better option.
That'll work. Blasts away. It's come unstuck. He's been called to play on. That didn't travel far enough. Snap at goal, one behind.
We certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
What can they generate? Rosie couldn't reel it in. Mead, good handball. Butters has eyes only for the footy. Had some assistance. Rosie hacking it forward. Both! Strong grab. Uses the non-preferred. Sweet on a lead. Georgiades squeezes the kick. Terrific tackle. Nankervis felt the pressure there. Some of the delivery has left a bit to be desired. Tries a safe ball. Atkins has found some space. Rosie works hard to present. Burton, and they're out of trouble. No wonder coaches go grey. He's got under that one. Punched away. Rosie getting back to help the defenders. That's a well-placed kick. Both outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Lefoe cuts it off. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Kicking for his first. Sees something he likes. Can he find a teammate? Butters with a chance to relieve the pressure. Sweet! Great body work. And they're away. Georgiades, dangerous to leave on his own. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Short, doing what he does best. Georgiades, harassed into an error. A promising build-up, amounts to nothing. Ignoring the corridor for now. Sweet! Again with the superior judgment. Lowers the eyes. Not good footy there. Ball spills free in the tackle. Unable to get it inside 50. This might be a chance for the high flyers. It's a bad mistake. They'll bide their time. What can they muster from the back half? Into the middle with the kick. They've turned it over. Seizes the moment. That's not going to work. They must tidy up their kicking. Careful ball movement. Radagalia chipping it around. No urgency. Decides to go. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Takes the advantage. Berry might be just outside his range. The forwards have been starved lately. Can they make the most of this? Golden opportunity here.
The crowd will tell the story.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The power with a break now. Mead, he's lost it. You can't question his commitment. Boak, they've had the better of the contest to this point. Banks, thwarts them again. Short, feeling the heat. I don't think it was intentional, but that's always a free kick. They need a mark. No one can mark. Radagalia thought his way through it. The power having a great patch. He doesn't waste many. Hopper read it well. Sees something he likes. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Burton making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Williams, Atkins working hard and being rewarded. That's a bit of a gift. Can he impose himself on the match? Nankervis has drifted forward and marked.
Success here would bring the margin back to under a goal.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
That will do his conference the world of good to start with now.
One kick game again. The big men fly. Hopper, he's lost possession. Rosie, who's at home? And inside 50 goes begging. On the non-preferred, Nankervis pushes into space and receives the footy. Stripped of it. Ralph Smith got in the way. Solid tackle. Looking to get this forward quickly with the advantage. Penetrating ball. Williams is there to save the day. Takes the logical option. Burton by hand. Atkins normally delivers. Well played. The power showing some good signs early. Seizes the moment. Here's the vital kick inside the 50.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Critical contest coming up. Sweet tries to spike it out of the danger zone. He's been dispossessed. Farrell takes the hand pass. That one might come straight back. Trainer judged the flight well. Long ball in. Farrell fumbles. Could be costly. Couldn't burst through. Burton with time. Can he hit a target? Good work rate. Clever kick. The power are out of trouble. He's made a bright start. Boak all on his own. The Tigers guarding the corridor. That's well played. Williams, Mansell, intercepts on centre wing. Crosses the paint. It must be his birthday. Doesn't often waste it. Rosie can keep it moving. Feeds it out. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Bergman is calm in a crisis. His field kicking is normally first rate. Atkins. Lynch affects the turnover. He ran into a brick wall. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
That's good, aggressive footy. Butters wins the contest hands down. Well-weighted kick. Campbell couldn't mark. Atkins, can they find a late goal? Miller saves the day again. Trying to get it out of the danger zone. Rioli clears the area. They are hunting the ball carrier. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
There's obviously not a great deal on the highlights reel, but the tackling from both sides has really stood out. Everyone out there understands the importance of exerting great pressure. The more you do that, the more chance there is that your opposition will crack. Keeping it up for 4 quarters is the key.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. He's generally a good kick. Farrell wins it back. Great mark. What's he got on offer? Rioli read that well. There are only 2 ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Popper picks off the pass. Delivers it inside 50. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. Takes the safe option. Honours the lead. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Anastasopoulos. Nankervis reads the ball so well. Goes long. Radaglia is a rock in defence. What can they build here? That's a good option, and this looks promising. Incisive handball. Burton, he's been busy so far. Quality delivery by foot. Turned over on centre wing. He's stolen a march. He's been quiet. Defence 101 there. Dow almost threw it out. The kick is precise. Can they get something going? Georgiades has got loose. Rioli makes position. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Radaglia with the big fist. Williams going flat chat. Comes free in the tackle. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No. He's missed.
If they lose this match, bad kicking at goal will be the #1 reason.
Looking for a quick transition. Radaglia working hard and presenting well. Have they weathered the storm? Risk-free footy at the moment. That is very charitable.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
It hasn't quite got the wheels. Sweet with another spoil. Burton is cool under pressure. This might well cost them a goal.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked. It's amazing how often players miss them.
It's there!
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Tigers with the first of the second term. Nankervis with a deft tap. Hopper going for territory. Burton showing why he's such a good defender. Conservative kick. Sweet presents in space. Lays it off. Williams throws it on the boot. Butters on a lead. Looking to hit up the short option. Mansell read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Campbell, he's plucked it and should have a shot.
For a little breathing space.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
It might be time for an extra number in defence just to help stop their momentum and stabilise the situation.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Nankervis with a deft tap. Rosie sharks it. Soldo hacking it forward. Miller with a terrific mark deep in defence. The Tigers are red hot at the moment. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Prestia, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. They've put themselves under pressure. Boot to ball just in time. McIntosh, he's stopped in his tracks. Quick snap is off target.
I wonder whether there's a lack of confidence in the big forwards to take a contested grab. Hence the difficult shot seemed like a better option.
Blasts away. It's come unstuck. Careful with the kick. Intercepted, and they can launch from halfback. Delivers a long ball. Lynch just about had enough time for a cup of tea. He had prior opportunity.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Boak with a chance to relieve the pressure. Good thinking and good execution too. Searching kick. No one could mark. Short, desperate to win it back. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Radaglia continues to be a thorn in their side. Tries a safe ball. Drew. No easy exit. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits. Kicking at his first.
Here's a chance with the outside of the boot, and he's miscued it. No score. That's good vision. Drew has found some space. Farrell lowers the eyes. They're moving the footy well here. The power might be about to start something. Hopper. There goes the shot, and that is a shank. A disappointing result. Careful ball movement. Drew. I don't think he meant to smother it. Wines. The Tigers have denied them the corridor. Can't hang on under close attention. Flostone has it now on centre wing. Gets his kick despite the heat. Aaliyah hasn't seen a lot of it. He's hit up the lead. Can he find a teammate? Rioli in the clear. Goes short again by foot. Drew in his natural habitat. Wines runs onto it. He's caught. McIntosh couldn't complete the mark. Thought his way through it. Whitlock is the target and he marks.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it. It's an understatement to say they needed that one. Sweet wins it out of the centre. Rosie, Butters, big tackle laid. He's just about kicked the cover off it. Bergman had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Wines uses the body well. Probing ball. The kick was centimetre perfect. Wines, can he hit a target? Dow couldn't reel it in. Rosie, this is promising. They've got them on the overlap. Banks intercepts. Doesn't often waste it. Soldo got to the full. Normally delivers, leaves it behind. Atkins has been industrious. Miller may have just saved a goal. Slick hands. Ralph Smith into the middle with the kick. Butters making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. What a game he's having. Broad wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Penetrating ball. Soldo takes an excellent grab. Can he impose himself on the match? That's well played. Rosie on centre wing is marked. Soldo drives it inside the forward 50. Can't keep hold of it. McIntosh. Through the centre square he goes. Radaglia heads them off at the pass. Clever kick. Drew. He doesn't waste many. Atkins has charged into space. Popper got in the way. He's been accosted. Takes the short option. Flostone. It sits and he's in business. Uses the non-preferred. Farrell thwarts them again. He's got an option in the centre square. You can't afford to do that too often. Good penetration on the kick. They've given it up. By hand. Burton. He's everywhere at the moment. Lefoe read it well. Is he going for goal? Well, that's a poor result. He's leading all comers for disposals. Bergman pushes into space and receives the footy. Lefoe, they just keep kicking it back to him. Looking to get it down there quickly. Good disciplined defence. Lynch does the crumbing. He's put it through.
That's a win for persistence. They had to find a way through eventually.
The Tigers are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Nankervis has got on top. Popper somehow released the ball. Rosie doing the grunt work. Boak, Butters, Banks is there to thwart that play. Well-weighted kick. Lynch takes a beauty. He's got one already. Will this be number 2? Burton was quick to judge the fall of that ball. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Slips over the shoulder.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
There are a few who don't agree with the free kick, but it looked there to me.
The Tigers by 15. Nankervis has had his measure today. Rosie, Banks couldn't haul that one in. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Decides to go. They're looking good. Crunching tackle. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Boak didn't need to be asked twice. Cochrane marks on centre wing. He's been quiet, and that's a letdown. Sees something he likes. The Tigers are bringing great energy. Burton got a fist in. Lynch, Radaglia gathers. He's been dispossessed. He just keeps racking up disposals. Not his finest moment. Takes the safe option. Algier, this is a big opportunity.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
That's missing by a long way, but not so far that it doesn't score at all.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Radaglia, all on his own, gives the handball away. And they're out of trouble. Good tackle. The power, not at their best so far. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw-in.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
Will they look to sit on this lead or try to extend it late in the quarter?
Nankervis wins the tap. Drew throws it on the boot. Quality delivery by foot. Soldo getting involved. Taken to ground. There can be no complaints about that free kick. That's not going to work. Burton tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Bergman, have they weathered the storm? They'll contest in the centre square. It's a bad mistake. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Lynch! He's taken a beauty.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
In he goes. Oh, no! He's missed it.
Well, what can you say? That is a dead set shot.
natives are restless as the halftime siren sounds here. This hasn't gone to plan so far. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Power have made their opposition work hard for their goals, which is well and good, but they've had to work even harder for their own. They've got to take some risks with their ball movement. Maybe throw someone different into the forward line, because an honourable defeat will mean nothing.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Time to measure the kick. Boak looking to hit up the short option. Soldo on a lead. Lynch got in the way. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Atkins got to the right position and hung on. Berry is the man on the spot and he's marked. He's having a dirty day. A promising build-up amounts to nothing. Plays the percentages. Butters. Delivers a long ball. Whitlock. That's a big play.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
He shoots at goal. How's the kick? No good.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Looking for a quick transition. Blasts away. Aaliyah wins it back. Great mark. What's he got on offer? Just has to hit a target. Drops the football. They might be caught out on the turnover. The kick's gone nowhere. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Sin gets there first. Wines, working hard and being rewarded. Banks says thank you very much. Bangs it long. Burton, where would they be without him? His field kicking is normally first rate. Me can keep it moving. I've liked his game today. That's careless kicking. Sets a task for the forwards. Williams couldn't hold it under pressure. Drew wins it back. Prestia with the intercept mark. It's a deep kick. Burton, we've seen that before. He loves a goal, but this has let him down, out on the full. Can he find a teammate? Me was afforded latitude. Drew, under pressure, honours the lead. Goes short again by foot. Well played. He might have thought about the corridor. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Searching kick. Sin makes good contact. Radagalia cops some unwanted attention. Poor hands there. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Nankervis, he's worth his weight in goal. Is that holding the ball? Thumped away. Cochrane takes the logical option. Butters crosses the paint. Banks couldn't finish what he started. Berry, Whitlock commands the footy.
The crowd will tell the story.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one. Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Nankervis, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Quick kick towards centre half forward. He's lost possession. Rosie read it well and claims the mark. Atkins. Can he hit a target? Miller again with the superior judgment. Gives it everything. The runner will be out in a minute. Kicks inside the forward 50. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. That might attract a pack. Butters is racking up spoils. He'll be sore in the morning. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Going for territory. Williams saves the day again. Goes laterally. Rosie makes position. Gets the kick away. Flostone is proving a massive thorn in their side. Lefaux drives it inside the forward 50. Hopper appreciates that delivery.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
6 points on the way. No, he'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post.
It's amazing how goal kicking gets in people's heads sometimes.
Burton tasked with the kick in. Bergman, normally a good decision maker. Clever kick. Ralph Smith reads the ball so well. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Doesn't often waste it. It must be his birthday. Key contest coming up. Ralph Smith has drifted forward and marked.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
He's put it through.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. Hopper, McAuliffe. Bombs it in. That's a waste. Dishes it off. Farrell. Terrific forward pressure. Aliyah. Thought his way through it. What can they muster from the back half? Drew works hard to present. Normally delivers. Georgiades. Strong grab. It's become a game of keepings off. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
It's a hot footy today.
Nankervis couldn't reel it in. Drew, he's set upon. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Nankervis is teaching him a lesson. The Tigers are bringing great energy. Aliyah takes an excellent grab. Rioli has got loose. Mead. Broad clears the area. Georgiades winds in towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work, but he's got it.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
So the margin back to 2 straight kicks. Soldo, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Drew, they cannot keep him quiet. Ineffective kick. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Radaglia runs onto it. He's under close attention. That's one of the easier decisions the umpire will have to make. Winds, pushes into space and receives the footy. Boak, dangerous to leave on his own. Soldo, not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. Attracted a crowd. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Nankervis is giving him a bath. Can he impose himself on the match? Lace out. Great footy.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
Accuracy and distance might both be problems here. Radaglia watched it off the boot. Sin has found some space. Good handball. Radaglia. He's everywhere at the moment. Bergman with a chance to relieve the pressure. Mead. He's only had the one inside 50. Georgiades outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Looking for 2 in a row. Mansell spoils. Broad made the footy his. They've got time to put the kettle on. Campbell wins the contest hands down. He's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal. Rosie in the clear. He's generally a good kick. He's hit up the lead. He's been industrious. Can't hang on under close attention. Broad is calm in a crisis. Nankervis is hard to beat one-on-one. It's a high ball. Lynch, great hands there. Is anyone home? Sin picks off the pass. Lays it off. Farrell. And they're out of trouble. Mead. That's good work rate. He's got an option in the centre square. Sees an opportunity and plays on. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Cochrane, he makes it look easy. He's had little impact so far. Miller wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Delivers a long ball. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Rosie squeezes the kick. Atkins working hard and presenting well. Berry can just about finish it himself. Cochrane, here's real danger now.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
He's just about kicked the cover off it. Aliyah got to the fore. Useful hand pass. Throws it on the boot. Georgiades is so strong one-on-one.
Must kick goal in a close match.
Leans back. And drills it.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
That was a huge goal in the shadows of three-quarter time. That's a bit of a gift. Lowers the eyes. They've opened them up here. Aliyah, the power, might be about to start something. Good thinking and good execution too. Can he find a teammate? The kick is a poor one. Takes the short option. Sin, all on his own. Careful ball movement, short, within range, can make them pay.
You wouldn't back many players from here, and certainly not a defender, but maybe he knows something we don't.
This will be touch and go. Punched away. Nankervis. I've liked his game today. Good disciplined defence. Anastasopoulos. The kick is precise. Rosie. He just keeps racking up disposals. Poor footy there. He's off. That's not going to work. Williams had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Can they get it forward this time? Butters has charged into space. Honours the lead. He's been quiet. Lefaux cuts it off. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Searching kick. Defence 101 there. Radagalia. Atkins working hard and being rewarded. Short. Intercepts. Penetrating ball. Bergman at full back stops them in their tracks. Good work rate. Looking to hit up the short option. Three-quarter time and still anyone's game. Time for the coaches to see if they can will their charges over the line. What's happening down there, Gary?
We turned for home with a game in the balance, which I don't think many people thought would be the case. Credit to the underdogs because they've been terrific, but can they keep it going for one more quarter and pull off a big upset? Either way, this performance has been full of merit.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Brown. He's been off the boil so far, but that'll make him feel better. The Tigers with a steadying goal. Nankervis showing his skills. Rosie. Cochrane had it and lost it. Soldo. Wines. Butters. This will have the distance, but he's hooked it.
I wonder whether there's a lack of confidence in the big forwards to take a contested grab. Hence the difficult shot seemed like a better option.
Gives it everything. That's careless kicking. He'll pump them into attack once more. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Goes long. Mansell. He's taken a beauty. Can anyone get to the drop zone? They're well set up behind the ball. Bombing it in won't work. Sin can't get hold of it. Atkins hacking it forward. Soldo in the centre square. The Tigers have denied them the corridor. A bit of keeping's off. Butters in the clear on centre wing. He's been prolific. Nankervis read that one right off the boot. What's he got on offer? Going for territory. That's an impressive mark. He's off. Heads in towards goal. And the kick is true. Great play. The Power are looking disorganized. Nankervis punches it out of the ruck. Rosie, Butters. He's normally better than that. Sees an opportunity and plays on. You can see their confidence growing. Lefaux. It's no place for the faint-hearted. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Banks wins it back. Great mark. The Tigers look to be coming home strong. Drew gathers. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Good penetration on the kick. Oh, there's something to liven up a dull match. What can they build here? Soldo makes position by hand. Farrell in some space now. The Power moving the ball well. Drew doesn't often waste it. Georgiades takes a beauty. Butters. Banks. That's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. The umpire says it's continuous play, so on they go. Mansell is there in defence. Hoping for a big contested grab. Aliyah cuts them off yet again. Takes the safe option. Anastasopoulos gets his kick despite the heat. That's a bit of a waste. Blasts away. Brown can go back and shoot at goal.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
It's there! The Tigers are on the verge of a famous win. Nankervis has had his measure today. Crosses the paint. Campbell, he's plucked it and should have a shot.
Straightforward, you would think.
He's not going to waste an opportunity like that. The Power really need to respond now. Soldo with the tap. Drew, Rosie, under pressure. Who's at home? Anastasopoulos on a lead. A good kick here and they'll be in business.
If you can steer this one through, you just never know.
He hasn't stopped working all day, and that's just reward. Well played. They're within striking distance, but they'll need to do a lot right from here. Nankervis, he is simply too good. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Normally delivers. Georgiades works hard to present. The aerialists will battle for this ball. They will not give up. Rioli does the crumbing. Berry. Can he inspire his team? You bet he can. The Power having a good patch. Soldo, a rare win. Butters, what can he do with it? He was doing some holding. Can't take it. Picking their way through. Atkins, dangerous to leave on his own. Forward they go again. The Sharon hits the deck. Here's a chance. Steadies, fires, and misses.
You just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
Clever kick. Aliyah heads them off at the pass. The Power finishing strongly. Rioli got a fist in. Flostone snares the loose ball. Away he goes. They've got time to put the kettle on. Radaglia with the big fist. Farrell cops some unwanted attention. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Sweet gets his hand to it. Butters onto it in a flash. Georgiades, strong grab. Well played. The clock is the enemy now. He's hit up the lead. Risk-free footy at the moment. This is good ball movement. The Tigers are really under the pump here. Can he be the fire starter? Miller saves the day again. Taking time to assess the options. That might attract a pack. The kick was misdirected. Suddenly there's some belief about them. Popper with the intercept mark. They'll contest in the centre square. Can't keep hold of it. Rioli. This might be a chance for the high flyers. He's not having a great time of it. Mansell. There goes the shot, and that is a shank. A disappointing result. Can he hit a target? They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions and short passing in the back line.
He hasn't missed yet. Can he keep a clean sheet?
He's kicked it like an arrow. The Tigers are holding them at bay. Sweet. He's been beaten, but he had a win there. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Nankervis has been dominant in the ruck. He just dropped it. It must be his birthday. He's stolen a march. Not the required 15 metres. Good thinking and good execution too. The ump calls play on. He hasn't been himself today. Bergman tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Boak will tidy up. Wines. The Power haven't thrown the towel in. He's been quiet. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
In no hurry here. Kicks laterally. Bergman has found some space. Searching kick. Lefaux couldn't quite. Tries to soccer it to advantage. Farrell wins it back. Throws it on the boot. Banks takes an excellent grab. He doesn't waste many. Radaglia clears the area. Rioli has eyes only for the footy. They can smell victory.
Blasts away, and that's out on the full.
Maybe it's for the best that he hasn't seen much of it.
Me can keep it moving. Sweet with a chance to relieve the pressure. What can they muster from the back half? Algier chops it off. The Tigers are bringing great energy. Me is calm in a crisis. Into the middle with the kick. Short is proving a massive thorn in their side. Kicks inside the forward 50. Boston is the man on the spot and he's marked.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Boston swoops and kicks a goal. The Tigers are really... taking it to them today. Nankervis is giving him a bath. Was that a legal disposal? They've got it won, but still they go. Jackson, that's good work rate. He's having a dirty day. McIntosh fumbles, could be costly. He's put it through. They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. The big men fly. Drew couldn't get an effective disposal. Butters looking for two in a row. Quality delivery by Foot. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Keen to get the ball moving. Scrounges a kick. Hopper! Great body work. Can anyone take a mark? Sin wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Boak at centre-half forward. Mansell chops it off. Going at his second. The Power have a chance to push back now. Tries a safe ball. That's well played. He's had little impact so far. Not sure what the idea was there. Seizes the moment. He's set upon. Drew, with a clumsy tackle, has conceded a free kick. McAuliffe steadies. Drop punt. Goal! The Power will need to respond. It's being put to them. Sweet wins it. Dow. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Radaglia will bail his team out again. Careful ball movement. Good work rate. Seeking to maintain possession. They're moving the footy well here. Jackson. Mead has been industrious. McIntosh cuts it off. Goes long. No one's home and this will come back. Williams. Burton. Farrell. I've liked his game today. That's a bit of a gift.
To push the margin beyond 30.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
They've done this very comfortably. They might as well not have a run. That has to hurt. Dow. Looking to get it down there quickly. Burton takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Jackson, all on his own. Little one to half-back. Drew in the clear. The Tigers have denied them the corridor. That's an impressive mark. He just keeps racking up disposals. Raw is proving very difficult to pass. Nankervis looking to extend this margin. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Feeds it out. Mead manages to get off a handball. Farrell, can he find a teammate? Honours the lead. The Tigers have been too good today and deserve the win. They'll have a few things to work on, but winning form is always good form.
What are the main takeaways from that one, Half?
The Tigers will probably feel they could have won by more. They were pretty good today, and you never felt like they were going to lose the game. Their opposition kept them honest and showed some good signs.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half. On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon and myself, Anthony Hudson, thanks for your company. We'll catch you again soon.
Bye.